What is up, guys? Welcome to another Behind the Curve Reacts. As always, enjoy the kind of content I'm putting out. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe down below, share with your friends, all that good stuff. But we've got a Patreon request today. So a huge thank you to Thomas, my amazing patron. But he would like for me to react to, I guess it's like Jeremy Jordan explaining how he did the demo to The Greatest Showman, the Hugh Jackman, Zac Efron crazy circus musical, which is wild. I didn't know Jeremy Jordan had anything to do with that. So apparently this is like him telling that story. Hopefully he performs like little snippets of a song or two, but I am so intrigued. Like honestly, hated the movie Greatest Showman, but I loved the music. The reason why I hated it, that's probably just for a different video, but the music was stellar. The music was fantastic. And Jeremy Jordan, I mean, if you guys have been paying attention to the channel, if you've been watching for a while, he is like my favorite Broadway actor. So I am unbelievably excited for this. So yeah, thank you again, Thomas, and thank you all so much for watching, and let's go ahead and get into it.
Back in 2015, my friends Justin Paul and Benj Pasek, they asked if I was in Los Angeles and if I could record some demos for this new movie musical that they were working on about the life of P.T. Barnum called The Greatest Showman.
Oh my God.
Magic. Rabbits! No, just kidding. I was in LA, in fact, filming the first season of Supergirl. And
I gotta watch that show.
Yeah. What do you need? I'll be there. Yes. And so I got there and they explained to me the plot and the story, and they told me that Hugh Jackman was going to be playing the lead role of P.T. Barnum, and that what they needed, Hugh! And what they needed was someone to lay down the demos of all his songs in the musical style that they had like envisioned for this movie musical that they're writing, and that my voice happened to fit the bill.
Oh my God.
I see it in your eyes. Believe that lie, that you need to hide your face. Afraid to step outside, so you lock the door, so you can slip away. But you're just a dead man walking, thinking that you're only option. But you can flip the switch and brighten up your darkest days. No more living in the shadows, 'cause I think we know how that goes. Leave behind you, never mind, you'll never be the same. Come alive. Come alive, go and light your light, let it burn so bright, reaching down to the sky, and it's only why you're electrified, and the world becomes a fantasy, and you're more than you could ever be, 'cause you're dreaming with your eyes wide open, and we know we can't go back again to the world that we've been living in, 'cause we're dreaming with our eyes wide open. So come alive. Now, I had no intentions of going any further with the film, as Hugh Jackman already had the lead role. But as I got to recording and talking to all the people involved, I found out that there was a secondary character in the film named Philip Carlyle that I could potentially be perfect for. He was young, he was handsome, and he had some pretty great storylines. He got to fall in love with a carny, and he got to sing some pretty kick-ass songs. Don't you wanna get away from the same old part you got to play? 'Cause I got what you need, so come with me and take the ride. It'll take you to the other side, 'cause you can do like you, or you can do like me. Stay in the cage, or you'll finally take the key. Oh, yeah, I'm suddenly free to fly. It'll take you to the other side. So we finished up the demos, I tipped my hat, and I went back to being Supergirl's best friend on television. Now, not long after that, early 2016, I got a call from the producers of the movie to come to New York to do a big presentational reading of the film in front of all these big executives and people that were going to get it produced and greenlit. It was going to be amazing. Hugh Jackman was going to be there playing the role of Barnum, and they asked me to come and play the role of Philip.
Oh,
now, the reading was in New York, and I was living in LA, and they did not have the funds to fly me from Los Angeles to New York City. So I bought my own damn ticket, took a day off of my TV show, and decided to claim my own destiny.
Oh my god. This is a true story, right? This almost seems like so fantastical. I mean, I love Zac Efron, but
Well,
imagining Jeremy as that
before the
character.
Presentation, I got a terrible sinus infection that resulted in a cough that sounded something like a horse being punched by a bear.
Oh no!
And I promptly lost my voice completely. I panicked. Now, about 3 days before the presentation, I still had no voice, and so I committed the cardinal sin of all singers, and I took some emergency prednisone pills. Those are steroids, folks. And I prayed for a quicker than God intended recovery. Now, the day of the flight, the day before the presentation, I'm getting on the plane, and I'm thinking, you know what, maybe I'm feeling a little bit better, this might work. I'm on the plane and I get a message from the composers saying that Hugh just had to go in to have emergency surgery on his nose to remove a tumor. He was fine.
What?
And that the doctor said that he absolutely could not sing at the presentation the next day unless he bust all of his stitches. Furthermore, the composer, who was also a great singer, had also lost his voice, and the only person that would be there and knew all the songs and could sing them was me.
Oh my
They
god.
asked me if I could stand to the side and sing all of Hugh's songs while he stood front and center and acted them out. Oh, and also sing all of my character Philip's scenes and songs as well. Basically, do all the parts, be perfect, and your only hope to make sure the presentation goes smoothly and that they fund our major motion picture, no pressure. Now, at this point, I'm like maybe 50% vocally, but my hero complex kicks into full gear, and I swoop in to be the true savior of movie musicals. I got there early, I warmed up, I drank a shit ton of tea. I'm thinking maybe this might actually work. We take our places, they explain to the audience all the things that are happening. I stand up, Hugh stands up, and we sing the opening number. So tell me, do you want to go where it's covered?
Dude, I have a feeling that this story is about to take a turn.
We get to the end of Act 1 relatively unscathed. But
Nice. Okay.
my voice is fatiguing quickly. And I don't know about Act 2. I'm getting a little bit nervous. Not for any of Hugh's songs, but for my character Philip. He has this big duet coming up in Act 2, and the notes are really high, and I don't know if I got them. So Act 2 starts, we get to the song.
Oh god.
Butt cheeks are as clenched as possible. And I will now reenact for you exactly what happened.
Oh no.
All I want is to fly with you. All I want is to fall with you. So just give me all of you. Is it impossible? Is it possible? Say it's possible. How do we
Oh no.
be mine? Nothing can keep us apart. You were now to my end. The notes were gone. It was just air.
Oh god.
Now, to my credit, I didn't push so hard that it came out like as a loud and terrible crack. But, and if we're being honest, a lot of people probably didn't notice because there was a whole other person singing with me at the same time, but I was devastated.
Oh no.
I tried not to hang my head though, still had to finish the show. Now, we're nearing the end, and don't forget, I'm still singing all of Hugh's songs! And we get to his big 11 o'clock number, this number that he sings called From Now On. And I remember pepping up a little bit because the number, as I recall, started out low, and it built, and it built, and it built, but it didn't build to a point that was so high that I couldn't reach it in my current state. And I got really excited thinking, this is gonna be my redemption moment. I'm gonna go in there and kick this song's ass and leave this place flying high, dignity intact. The song starts, I'm ready to go. I saw the sun begin to dim. I felt that winter wind blow cold. It's feeling pretty good. And the man learns who is there for him when the glitter fades and the walls won't hold. I'm feeling feeling very confident now. People are looking at me, they're not even looking at you. It's that guy. 'Cause from that struggle, what remains can only be what's true. And suddenly there's like a bustling next to me. If all was lost, there's more I've gained. And I look over, 'cause it led me back to you. And Hugh is looking very antsy, and I'm like, does he need to go to the bathroom? What's going on? From now on,
Oh no.
these eyes will not be blinded by the light. And he starts nodding at me, and I'm like, I don't know what you want. From now on, what's waiting? Oh shit, till tomorrow starts. And oh, don't do it, Hugh, don't do it. It starts tonight. And he starts singing. He sings. And then you had this moment, as many of you have seen from the viral behind the scenes video on YouTube, this I don't give a damn about these stitches, this is my movie and I'm the fucking star! And he sang the goddamn song! And it was beautiful and astonishing and incredibly moving, and I played along like a champ, but inside I was crushed.
Oh.
Turns out it was not my redemption moment. No, it was his, all along. And the song ends, and the applause is deafening. The spirits are high. The movie is greenlit, and I got out of there as fast as humanly possible. But not before hearing somebody whisper that Hugh had just met with Zac Efron about the part of Philip, and just like that, I slammed shut the chapter in my life, tentatively titled The Greatest Showman, and I have not opened it since.
Ouch.
Until now. But tonight is about letting go of the past, right? About making more room in our hearts. So, let's finish that final chapter together. And finally sing the end of the damn song.
Dude, this is enthralling. I love this.
I drink champagne with kings and queens, but politicians praise my name. But those were someone else's dreams, the pitfalls of the man I became. For years and years I chased their cheers of crazy speed, always needing more. But when I stop and see you here, I remember who all this was for. And from now on, these eyes will not be blinded by the light. From now on, what's waiting till tomorrow starts tonight. It starts tonight. Let this promise in me start. Like an anthem in my heart. From now on. From now on. From now
Oh.
come back home, home again.
Oh my god. So Carry On, is that like Jeremy Jordan's like a one-man show or something that he did at 54 Below? Because if so, I'm gonna have to see it. But this, it just makes me sad because I had no idea that there was a possibility that Jeremy Jordan played Zac Efron's character in The Greatest Showman. And now this just makes me long and hope and wish for like a universe where that actually happened, because I bet that would have been absolutely magical.
My God, can Jeremy Jordan craft a story? Like, that was amazing. It was heartbreaking, yet it was still hilarious and somehow uplifting. Oh my God. Like, even though I wasn't a huge fan of The Greatest Showman, my best friend loved it. It's like one of his favorite movies. I have got to send him this video because he would have no idea. Hell, I had no idea. I wonder how many people who have seen The Greatest Showman had no idea. Really, I guess how almost close Jeremy Jordan got to playing that character. But oh my God, like to put yourself in Jeremy's shoes, like in his position, like you get this call to essentially like star opposite Hugh Jackman, trying to get this giant movie musical greenlit, and you get it, and you go there, you pay your own way, you lose your voice, you get your voice back, kind of, and then you have to do both of their parts. You lose your voice while you're on stage, only to come back, crush it, have Hugh Jackman, fucking Wolverine, I don't know, be, I guess, leery that you're upstaging him, going against doctor's orders to sing, and still just absolutely killing it, only to have your dreams immediately shattered by that one rumor, by that one piece of gossip that Hugh Jackman had just talked to Zac Efron about that role. That, oh my God, what a roller coaster of emotions. Like, that entire fucking thing was so well constructed. Like, I almost look at it as like almost like a stand-up bit slash like musical concert. Like, again, I don't know what Carry On is. I don't know if that's just Jeremy Jordan's show, if maybe it's a bunch of different actors coming in kind of sharing similar stories. Again, if anybody knows, please let me know, but I really don't think it matters, because whatever it is, just based on this one performance, I feel like I have to see more. Like, this was absolutely just stellar. But like, let's be real, when The Greatest Showman eventually makes it to Broadway, which we know that it will, I can't think of anybody else who would possibly play that character other than Jeremy. So he will get to play it, but not in the movie, and probably not opposite Hugh Jackman. But I will now be forever left dreaming and thinking, what if? Just imagine popping in The Greatest Showman and seeing Hugh Jackman and Jeremy Jordan. It would probably be enough to make me just completely forget about how much of an evil, evil man P.T. Barnum was, and just have it be like my favorite musical of all time. But since it was Zac Efron, I'm not quite there. And yeah, loved the music, hated the movie. But yeah, this was awesome. Thomas, thank you so much. It was informative. It was hilarious. It sounded great. Like, this was an excellent request. I really appreciate it. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in a reaction incredibly soon.